Okay, ready, Mr. F? So with Mr. F, we're going to be warming up with a few lovely skills. He says, hold on, lady, there's a lot of crumbs. So we're going to first start off with maybe doing a little bit of some of that loose leash walking. Ebba's doing a good job being a distraction. So ready, Fritz? So when sometimes there are a few different distractions, so we have also the noises from behind. So sometimes Mr. F does get a little bit frazzled with some of those sounds. We might bring him back to his little mat. He seems to feel pretty comfortable working his mat practice. So Ebba, if you want, you can walk back and forth as Mr. F is just working a little bit on settling on his mat. Nice job, Fritz. So again, if he's a little bit unsure, I might even plop the food right onto the target. Help him hone in. Nice job walking by, thank you. Did you want to do a little hello with him? So if we're gonna have a little hi, what I recommend you wait a second, okay? And then if we're gonna do a little hi, we wanna make sure the puppy's ready too, okay? So when working with Mr. F, I know he's sort of busy finding all the crumbs, which is perfectly fine. If you find that sometimes doing a few find its are a great way to get him to be redirected off of the target and onto the floor, you may find that's a really helpful way to get them in the groove in the beginning. So you can see with Mr. F, he's starting to not really care so much about the wild woman being right next to him. So I'm going to feed him sometimes even for hanging out near the distraction. Abba, would you like to come say hi to Mr. F? So we'll do a little bit of some hellos. If Mr. F is not feeling quite as cozy, again, he could always move away. So pat with open hands, Abba, okay? So we can just pat him gentle. That's very nice. Thank you. So if Mr. F did not feel as comfortable, we could always have him move away and create more distance between him and the distraction. Nice job, Mr. F. If he'd rather, he can also work a few other little skills. So he might work into, like, let's say another little mat moment. Ready? Bed. Sit. Nice job, Mr. F. So Ebba, can you get up and walk again for him so you can be a bit of a distraction moving? So that way we can practice a little bit with you wiggling. Thank you. So now as she's off and moving around in the environment, we're feeding Mr. F for hanging out. Nice job. He's also getting a little distracted from the noises because sometimes there's some noises from the building, there's some noises from his lovely neighbor behind us, and there's some noises from outside. Ready? Mr. F. Nice. So we might even find that at times, if he's having a little bit of a hard time, when in doubt, I like to add movement. So if let's say Mr. F was having a little bit of a hard time honing in on going to his bed or ignoring the distraction of the little human, getting them up and moving, oh, we have our little guy doing peekaboo, is it can be really helpful to get them up and wiggling. So again, that can be a nice option.